Technologies and computers have become such a part of our education, and that we need to worry about first what constitutes education. We've moved, there are three different levels at which I think we talk about learning and human development. The first would be information. We live in an age in which information is flourishing. There's more information available on the World Wide Web and through mass media than has ever been before. And the kids that come into our class, the students that end up in our classes, have tremendous data banks of information. But there's a problem of moving information to knowledge. Knowledge is how we put information into patterns and how we begin to understand the implications of that and what the impacts of that information is. And then there's a third one, which is to move from knowledge to wisdom. Hopefully, education is moving students and all of us through that process of information to knowledge to wisdom. As information technologies increasingly define the structure of education, unfortunately, we're getting stuck on square one. Our students have tremendous information. They think all they're supposed to be about is information and the manipulation of information, and the move to knowledge and certainly the move to wisdom is being lost in the educational process. And I think education is exactly the place to look at this, because we of my generation or of older generations can live with the naive belief that we are not impacted by these technologies, that we can choose to use them or not choose to use them. But look at our youth. Look at the way our children are being socialized. They're spending time in front of a computer screen. When they're not doing that, they're watching television. When they're not doing that, they're going to movies and watching videos. They're not reading. In the last 10 years of my teaching, one of the most dramatic differences is the amount of reading I can reasonably give my classes. They're not growing up reading. They're not growing up thinking. They're not growing up making that move from information to knowledge to wisdom. They're growing up in an information-saturated reality, which is a kind of surface dancing, moving from bits to bytes across a screen. That's a problem in terms of the future and in terms of what we'll do with education.